I don't think there's anybody that's on YouTube that doesn't understand that YouTube is owned by Google.
People staring, people will, but you don't care.
But did you know that in California, wherever Google is located, there is a board, and on that board is displayed everything that anybody searches for at that moment on Google. At this point, I'd like to apologize to Google for having searched for tap dancing monkeys, Elle Macpherson's Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition, How to Make Your Own Jet Ski, Alive or Dead, Bob Barker, Pinocchio, Fact or Fiction. And I gotta be real honest with you, and you understand this, sometimes the internet and Google is the only thing ugly people have. I've really forgotten. What is Google's slogan? Do no evil, we will serve no wine before it's time. If you pick it, it'll never heal. Are you going to eat the rest of that sandwich? And you gotta be thinking that somewhere in the world, Yahoo's going, where the hell did we go wrong? There's just one way to describe Google, and that's huge, huge. You know how big they are? They are planning to look into alternative energy sources for the world. I hope to God they don't Google it, because there's no telling what we'll get. So if Google is keeping some sort of record about where we're going and what we're doing, the sites that I've accidentally visited, not meaning to, every day it's like, I didn't know you could do that with a block of cheese. Oh, it's whitehouse.gov. Oh, at least it's not this bad. Did you hear about that school system that sent home all those computers with the kids, and they found out that they had the ability to turn on the camera without the kids' notice? I was just as ugly a kid as I am an adult now. And so if they'd have had one of those cameras back when I was growing up and they'd accidentally turned that on in my bedroom, they'd have dismantled that whole program in about 2 days. Tonight on Larry King Live, we're looking into the controversy of why the role of It To Beaver wasn't played by a real beaver. And that brings me to this. Google is going to give 500,000 people the opportunity to get an internet experience about 100 times what we're accustomed to. If you watch these videos at all, you know that I'm coming to you from the 7th poorest city in the United States of America. There's nobody that needs Google help like we do. Oprah came here and gave everybody refrigerators. And you know what the refrigerator? They had televisions and internet connections. If we had Google internet connections, people could finally use the refrigerators to the fullest extent. I have people tell me this all the time, but if you don't like living there, why don't you move? Because we're too stupid to move. I don't know how that works, but we complain all the time. Nothing ever changes. Wait a minute, I've just described our entire governmental system. Just think of what you could do with an internet 100 times faster. Porn. My dog Froofy's spitting up cheese. Fantasy football. Pictures of the grandkids. NASCAR. I'm going back to my mother's. I'm sorry, I don't mean to change the topic, but I just found a Cheerio on the floor. How wild do you have to be shoveling Cheerios into your mouth where one of them just flies off and leaves and tries to run away? I've thrown it on the floor and I won't find it for a month. Hold on. Thank God I found it.